that's how you build not a business that is where we are now, but a business that is 10 times, arguably 20 times bigger.
So a new hour-long interview between Alex Karp and Kevin Warsh, who was a former member of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, just came out tonight. And it's jam-packed with really interesting insights about Palantir. So I'm going to play you 3 of the most interesting clips and then briefly discuss them. Let's go.
In the beginning, I thought we were differentiated in building the software and getting people to adopt it. And I do think we are differentiated in building software, again, software that becomes more and more relevant over time, and getting people to adopt the software right before they inherently understand its full value. So that's essentially, in more vulgar terms, getting people to adopt something that they will understand tomorrow better than they understand today.
So that means that Palantir is currently convincing clients to sign massive multi-million, sometimes hundreds of $1,000,000 deals before those clients actually understand fully the value of what they're getting. If you take a second and just think about what that means, it clearly shows how much value there is to Palantir's product that is not generally understood, because they're saying that even as they're going through the sales process, they are convincing people to sign on the dotted line before those people even really fully understand what they're actually getting and the benefits that it's going to bring. And so you can just imagine that as Palantir rolls out to more and more commercial clients, and as word gets out and people start to have a much better understanding of what these software products are and what they can help companies accomplish, then we could potentially see a massive snowball effect in the client acquisition and then obviously revenue growth.
What does it mean if countries are in the middle of a near kinetic war for your supply chain? How do you get a supply chain to work if certain parts of it shut down? There's the software element where we know we have the right software products. There's the knowledge element, like how does a third party who's never really dealt with that challenge have a credible interaction with individuals that understand how to do that and then are opting for the best products on the market, which in this case will be ours.
Do you see the level of confidence there? The best product for understanding supply chain dynamics and then addressing the issues, for dealing with uncertainty and unknown unknowns, is Palantir. Alex Karp isn't actually always a smooth talker. He's got a little bit of a stutter and sometimes he stumbles over his words.
But
you can see in that clip just how self-assured he was when saying that. 100% conviction, 0 doubt in his mind. Palantir is the best product.
I'm going to take a shot at your competitors for a minute. Or your would-be competitors. Some of them have a lot of nice products. It strikes me as the non-technologist, their products are narrower than yours, maybe more easily digestible, certainly more easily saleable. How do you think about, the Snowflakes of the world, the Databricks of the world, and that product suite, as it were, compared to yours?
Our products are deeper than any other products on the market, have an institutional veracity that's differentiated, are doing things that are arguably more important. I don't think that's really subject to debate. Our view at Palantir is we're very differentiated in building these products before they exist. And on the thick part, we are without competition. That gets into a very legitimate question, which is, okay, forget now. It's like, is Palantir building the product of the future, but willing to supply into the current environment by providing products that are more digestible into an organization that maybe it wants to go their own way and wants to buy a certain product for a certain thing, but does not want to buy all of Foundry. By the way, and so the answer in the near term has been yes. But in the future, we are going to continue to focus very much on what you're calling kind of thick, future-oriented products because they're differentiated. But then as the parts of this product become less differentiated and more, for lack of a better word, commodity, like there's 8 companies that supply them, figuring out ways to decouple the product and sell these things in a modular way.
So there's 2 parts to this, right? First of all, can Palantir compete today with companies like Snowflake and offer clients a modular product that meets what they're looking for currently in the moment? And to that, Alex Karp provides a resounding yes. But the second part of the equation is that Alex Karp sees what Palantir is doing today as much more important than what any of its competitors are doing, because they're producing products, software products, at the edge of AI. So what Karp is basically saying is that Palantir is going to continue innovating at the edge of what's possible, and then as they push the envelope, as they push the bubble further and further, then those products and software services that they've developed can be monetized, can be made into modular products for people that might only want certain portions of them. And in that way, they ensure that they retain their competitive edge against potential competitors for the future while still actually competing today for business. And I have one short bonus clip that you're definitely going to like.
Honestly, every successful business that ends up being massively successful, and not Palantir today, but Palantir in 5 years, what we will be, it starts with the world's most complex problem, figures out solutions for it, and then figures out a way to do that tomorrow and the next day while allowing people to buy parts of it that are arguably less complex. And that's how you build not a business that is where we are now, but a business that is 10 times, arguably 20 times bigger.
Do I even need to say anything here? You heard it right from the horse's mouth, 10 to 20x bigger. So yeah, overall, I thought it was a great interview and I definitely recommend checking it out. I'll leave a link down in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like this one. Thanks for watching and have a great day.